so they lead by 1.
Something we all know about Kelsey Plum is she's got the heart of a true competitor. No matter the time or place, she's always playing her hardest to get the win.
Down low. It's stolen by Howard. Mitchell. Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good from outside. To the paint. Here's Plum. And that one drops.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
Pass to Clark. Brianna Turner in the high post. Hull covered by Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. And that one's good. It's Caitlin Clark for 3.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
And here's Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Well defended that time. She's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when she's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and you can see that they recognize that. They're not going to let her get easy shots.
Now here's Collier. Here's Griner. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Tremendous read by Collier, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Indiana trailing. Caitlin Clark with the 3. And again, Clark missing. Pass to Ionescu.
2 minutes remaining first. 2 minutes.
Collier outside. The 3 ball. The shot by Ionescu, no good. And it's the fever ball. Here's Turner. She's guarded by Griner. Here's Clark. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Thomas. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
Here's Thomas. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Griner. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's using the bounce pass to perfection.
And it's the fever ball. Trailing by 2. To the inside. Stolen by Plum. Ionescu. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, you simply cannot let Ionescu get comfortable shooting it, especially from that short corner.
Clark with it. She's got 6. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner. Clark, covered by Ionescu. Knocks it loose. Now here's Thomas. Outside Plum. To the middle. Collier. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter, leading by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
It's been fun to watch. Everybody out there looking to make the extra pass in the first quarter.
I'll tell you what stands out for me. It's their total team effort out there. Just fantastic basketball being played.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Pass to Boston. Olsen. Now Foley. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Lexi has the range. She can also slash, bring it inside.
Now here's Boston. He's guarded by Plum. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, not just a post player. Boston's got a great overall offensive game. Leads to huge nights like this.
Here's McDonald. Off target with the three. Now Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Stewart up top. The tray buries it from three-point range.
Well, capable on either end of the pick and roll. Stewart taking it herself that time.
Outside Cunningham. Hull. Pass to Boston. Over Stewart. And it's Boston missing.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Oh, I need someone to love.
Cunningham. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
To the inside. Here's Ionescu. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Thomas with the steal. Jackie Young drives in. Leah Copper from outside. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. Pass to Colson. Cunningham. Mitchell outside. Just for a shoot. Boston. And there's a whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
And she makes the first.
Well, you talk about Aaliyah Boston. Yes, obviously she's an incredible player, but off the floor, she is someone you really want in your locker room, a great teammate. Everybody loves playing her.
Off on the second. Outside Young. Back to Wilson. Kick out to Ionescu. Pass to Young. Wilson. They get it back. Mitchell outside. Mark outside. Back to Mitchell. Boston. She's covered by Thomas. And stolen by Asia Wilson.
To the paint.
A nice shot by Stewart.
When you let Stewart get inside, you're just not going to stop her. Too much length, too much game.
Clark, right side. Here's Mitchell. And Brianna Stewart with the block. Pass to Young. Ionescu outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I admire how the defense recognized how dangerous he is from out there and then immediately got right up on him.
Mitchell outside. Clark. Here's Boston. And the layup's good off the glass.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Thomas. Looking for a first basket still in this one. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Stewart. Thomas. Marina Ionescu from outside. Turner grabs the board. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Sees the opening and does not hesitate. Mitchell challenging his defense.
Now here's Wilson. Ionescu up top. She's covered by Clark. And stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Here's Cunningham. And the three off target. Now Stewart. She's covered by Cunningham. Stewart can't hit. And here's Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Mitchell outside. Young with the steal. Pass to Wilson. Over Cunningham. And Wilson gets it to go.
And Wilson likes asserting her dominance inside, just brushing off the defense.
And here's Clark. She has 6. And here's Cunningham. Boston sets a screen. Down low. The basket good on the assist. Cunningham.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Ionescu. 8 points for her. Clark with it. Picked up by Stewart. Mitchell outside. Clark outside. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Wilson. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Few players better than Wilson inside has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
17-foot shot on the way. And another basket for Indiana.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She picks her out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on her. Brianna Turner in the high post. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever overtakes Here's Cunningham. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Young with the steal. Pass to Ionescu. Pulls it. Howard with the rebound.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Clark. She has 6. Just clinic out there from Aaliyah Boston.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense is she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Here's Stewart.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
And here is Mitchell, guarded by Young. Yes. Now here's Clark. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Pass to Young.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Outside. Here's Ionescu.
One small step for my man.
Shot clock at 5.
For Mankind.
From 20 feet out. That shot by Collier. No good. Here's the Fever with the ball. Trailing by 13. And it's
Columbia, this is Houston.
Take possession.
One small step for my man. Athlete for Mankind.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Howard. Clark. A three from Kelsey Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Mitchell. Yes. 11 points.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Turns in the layup for 2.
Well, in the paint.
One small step for my man. Athlete for Mankind.
Yes. Picked by Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. And it's the Fever ball.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Outside Howard.
One small step for my man. Athlete for Mankind.
Shot
Yes.
clock at 6. Goal right side. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Over to the wing. Wilson with the bucket.
This is the kind of vision you get with Ionescu. She has a knack for finding the open teammate.
Now here's Clark. Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Mitchell. Blocked by Brianna Stewart. Here's Collier. Now Ionescu. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Mercy, that was from deep range. Ionescu on the short list of players you want taking that one.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference up there.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making her pay.
Stolen by Collier. Over Cunningham. The Shot by Collier, no good. The Fever really having a tough go here. Mitchell up top, guarded by Young. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Jackie Young on the wing. And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Pass to Clark. Here's Howard, defended by Stewart. Clark outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now Young. Wilson, right side. Back to Young. Ionescu. To the paint. Wilson with the bucket.
Really one of the best players in the pick and roll. Wilson has a great feel off the screen.
Now here's Clark, guarded closely. Pass to Boston. Now Mitchell, guarded by Young. And here's Clark. Let's go with a 3. Seeks the triple.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Now Wilson. Right side Young. Ionescu outside. Pass to Wilson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
Now here's Clark. She's got 9. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Fires the 3. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Howard with the rebound. And here's Indiana. Here's Mitchell. Clark. Cunningham. Defended by Stewart. Cunningham with it. Stewart's there. Back to Cunningham. That's the 3 fly. Rebounded by Nafisa Carter. And she converts the layup.
What a move. Watching Stewart doing things like that, you can forget she's 6'4".
Pass to Clark. And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And how about that replay? You got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
Now here is Stewart, hole defending. That's the Ionescu. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist.
And at another 3-pointer in their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in this game. Howard, that's good.
Well, look, one of the reasons we're railing is because we haven't seen enough of that. He has to become a bigger part of the offense.
Thomas with the ball, guarded by Howard. Pass to Wilson. Ionescu. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Stewart misses. Clark outside. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Collier. But a shot by Howard, no good. Pass to Thomas. Worked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 13. Outside Howard. Off target from outside. Pass to Thomas. Stewart. Now here's Collier. She's covered by Mitchell. Now Howard. Back to Mitchell. And here's Clark. Takes the three. Stewart grabs the miss.
It's almost like she's trying to make things harder herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Pass to Ionescu. From the arc. Poked away.
And Aaliyah Boston with the block. Well, you need to know when Boston is there, picking up the block. Aaliyah does the best defensively.
Clark with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Again, a miss by the Fever. Ionescu outside. And here is Wilson. He's guarded by Boston. Wilson with the bucket.
Well done to finish that one off.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in this game. By Howard. Tries to snap the cold streak. Shot by Mitchell. No good. Pass to Stewart. Ionescu outside. That three off the mark. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. 6 to shoot. Boston sets a screen. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Here's Collier. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for it. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Oh, I need someone to love me. Oh, I need someone to love me.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Mitchell outside. Back to McDonald for three. Reiner with the rebound. Pass to Ionescu. The kick out to Copper. Thomas the screen. From past the arc. They get it again. Goes back up. Reiner. Thomas the screen. Three-pointer. The Fever pull it in.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
And there's the 3-second violation. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Copper. Outside Young. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
The Fever making a switch here. Now McDonald. And here's Hull. Three from Kelsey Mitchell. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in to beat this half.
Now here's Hull. Picked by Dantas. Pass to McDonald. From deep. Again, the miss by the Fever. The kick out to Copper. Now here's Young. Yeah, count it.
Well, even though Copper's a great scorer, she's able to keep others involved as well.
Mitchell. Hold. Back to Mitchell. Takes the three. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Indiana with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Ionescu right side. And the shot goes in.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner when Brittany gets in that close to the hoop. Good night.
Pass to Hole. Back to McDonald. Puts up a three. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Here's Thomas. Here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Thomas a screen. That's another one for her. Her fifth in just 7 shots. Pass to McDonald. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. And here's Ionescu. Offline with the three.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Mitchell. Cunningham, she has space. Again, the miss by the Fever. Inside, Ryder laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off. Gives her a great view of the court as well.
Now here's Mitchell. Thomas with the steal. Copper up top from downtown. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Griner.
But not only does a 6'9" height help Griner get the rebound, once she secures it, she's so close to the hoop, those second effort points come easy.
Now here's Hole. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they gotta just settle down, stick to the game.
Yeah, keep your composure.
Here's McDonald. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. To the paint. Makes it off the glass.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They play terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Mitchell. Young with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Copper. That's it. Coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Streaking down the floor. Copper put on the burners to complete that break.
Outside McDonald. Pass to Dantas.
Dantas is one of the better shooting bigs, so you have to be smart when defending her.
And so she hits both. Here's Thomas. Pass to Plum. Outside Young. Griner with the screen. Here's the three. And that's good. Jackie Young for three.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Boston. Pass to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low. that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looks good here, too. I'm shocked too.
A nice shot by Griner.
Showing just how dangerous she can be on offense. Gotta respect how hard Griner plays at that end of the floor.
Now here's Howard. He dialed that one up from long distance.
I can't believe it. They cannot get about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Outside Young. Thomas. He's guarded by Dantas. Thomas is free. Through the middle. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll retain possession. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Fever. Austin with it. Pass to Mitchell. Now Clark. Mitchell. Now Cunningham. That one falls coming off close.
Well, Cunningham is a tall little guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Outside Plum. Pass to Young. Griner with the screen. Back to Plum. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's a Fever ball. Back to Boston. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. Kelsey Mitchell for three. Shot by Cunningham. No good. Hopper outside. Now here's Thomas. Griner. She's covered by Cunningham. The three-pointer is on target.
The corner three is the easier three on the floor. Kelsey Plum knows that.
Here's Clark. Howard is free. Clark with it. Picked up by Thomas. Outside Plum. Back to Gray. Five on the clock. Over Mitchell. Gray, no good. Mitchell outside. Down to the right wing. Clark outside. Shoots over Thomas. And the jumper is on the mark.
Look how quick she was to bite on that pump fake. Left her feet way too soon.
Pass to Griner. Copper.
Yes.
Outside Plum. Now here's Copper. Thomas outside. Off the mark there with the three.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Not a defender near her.
8-second difference
One
between the shot
small
clock and the
step
game.
for my man.
Screen by Howard. Mitchell. She can't get that one to fall. Now Thomas.
Columbia, this is Houston.
The visiting
One small step for my man.
And this one was well before the final buzzer. Fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yes, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Yes.
Columbia, this is Houston. One small step for my man. Athlete for me.
Yes.
3 Columbia, this is Houston. One small step for my man. Giant leap for mankind.
Yes.
You should hit the star. You should hit the star.
I'm Blake Zuniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Ryan Banafitemi. And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now. Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge of that department. They both have been so consistent. When it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
Here's Banham, just 4 to 2. Vandersloot for 3. Pass to Banham. Back to Reese. And here is Vandersloot. That doesn't go either for Courtney Vandersloot. Now here's Mitchell. The three for Natasha Howard. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time he had.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Clark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Mitchell. Clark. The three-pointer off the mark.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now it's Reese. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. And here's Indiana. Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Boston sets a screen. There's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. Chicago with the ball. Looking for their first bucket of the game. Pass to Cardoso. Back to Atkins. Makes it off the glass.
And you see the grit of Atkins there. You simply cannot quantify how hard she plays.
Outside Howard. Back to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Clark, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Boston. Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Cardoso. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Cunningham. Clark. Puts up a 3. Leah Boston, she's open. That shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders out of the paint to meet her.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
Now here's Clark. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. No good on the triple. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Mitchell. Vandersloot defending. Now here's Boston. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
I just love the composure Howard plays with inside. She's so comfortable around the rim.
Pass to Banham. Cardoso. He's guarded by Boston. From deep, Ariel Atkins. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Here's Clark. Here's the 3. Rebound Chicago.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
From deep, Ariel Atkins connects from three-point range. And it's all knotted up.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Back to Clark. Three-pointer. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Now it's Reese. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. And the whistle blows. It's on Reese. That is her first foul of the game. The Fever making a switch here.
For Indiana, number 10, Lexi Hall.
Chicago on D. Mitchell with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass the hole. Over Atkins. Again, the miss by the Fever. Chicago in the lead. And here is Vandersloot. Out to the right wing. Now it's Reese. Guarded by Howard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard, perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. Will it go?
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Banham.
Screen by Cardoso.
Now here's Atkins. She's guarded closely.
Back to Reese.
And she gets it to go.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Clark outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Here's Chicago now.
Outside Reese. Screen by Cardoso.
To the inside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Clark. He has 5.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Clark outside. Lets it go from deep. That's a bucket. Her third of the game, and she shot the ball 7 times.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Atkins. She's got 5. 4 on the clock. Here's Banham. Screams it from beyond the arc.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Clark with it. Vandersloot defending. For 3. Rebound Chicago.
Back to Reese.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Clark. A leaner. And she nails the jumper.
Good job using her speed advantage to create the separation she needed on that shot.
Now Reese.
From downtown, that shot off. Here's Mitchell.
Pass to Boston. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
From deep, Ariel Atkins goes back up.
And the bucket is good from Cardoso indeed.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Clark. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket.
Nice decision by Boston. She's got solid passing skills out of the post.
And 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, if I'm in their seats, if I'm on the bench in the game, I go for it.
From deep, Ariel Atkins. That's That's her fourth miss from the floor, and she's made 2 of her shots. Mitchell outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Outside Atkins. Ariel Atkins can't get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sky out in front, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I like what we're seeing for them going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Now here's Nurse. Pass to Williams.
Look at the numbers. Three-point shooting has leveled off a bit here in W.
Yeah, it's still a huge part of the game, but the amount of attempts isn't increasing like it was before. It's been about the same the last couple of games.
Well, and we're all thinking why, right? And I think it's because teams have gotten better at defending the three-point line. And listen, there's really only so many threes you can take per game.
And the first one drops. Good at the line. Indiana trailing. To the middle.
Boston shot is good.
Yeah, nice play there. Boston is a dominant presence in the paint at both ends.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Nurse. Off target from outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's McDonald. Launches a 3. It's good, and she makes it the first shot of the game.
Streaky from deep. Once McDonald hits one, more can follow. Watch out.
Here's Allen. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Williams.
Second team foul. At the line for the Sky, Elizabeth Williams. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And she's good on the second. The Fever with the lead. Outside Cunningham. Back to McDonald. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Boston shot is good.
How about the agility from Boston? Fantastic slash off the pick.
Onion Wade. She's guarded by Boston. Tries a 3. Rebounded by the Fever. Down low.
Hold. The basket good on the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. She scores with that shot, and she's now 3 for 8.
Well, Atkins can score from pretty much anywhere on the court. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. She'll find a way.
Now here's McDonald. Boston sets a screen. Here's Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. Sky trail. And here is Vandersloot. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Onion Wade. It's stolen by Turner. Lexi Hole on the wing. Here's Boston. Onion Wade covering. Here's McDonald. Offensive rebound. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, defensively, you have to box out Boston. She is too good on the glass.
Now Vandersloot. Outside Atkins. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Boston. And stolen by Onion Wade. Cunningham with the bucket.
Well, not just a perimeter threat, Cunningham is also dangerous on the interior.
Outside Atkins. Here's Williams. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Inside. Turner. Good. First shot. First basket.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Williams. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. You know, there are a lot of ways that the WNBA has influenced the NBA. And a big one was with the Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, that in-season tournament was a precursor to the NBA's by a few years. And it really just showed how much excitement and interest can be created.
I think it holds a special place for a lot of WNBA fans, the teams, the players, and fans. They all really enjoy the cup.
Indiana with the ball. Here's Colson. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Banham. Vandersloot outside. Here's Banham. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell sinks the triple.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Vandersloot outside. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. To the paint. Cunningham. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. That's her fourth miss from the floor, and she's made 2 of her shots. To the middle. Atkins. She's guarded by Boston. Down low. Pass to Banham. Fires for three. It will not find the hoop, and it's her third miss. She has made 2. And here's Colson. And here's Boston. Vandersloot defending. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Boston sets a screen. Shot by Mitchell, no good. Now here's Vandersloot. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Atkins. Here's Banham. He's covered by Mitchell. Banham, no good.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the 3 ball.
Yeah, I think they picked the right player to put on her.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 6. That one goes. Count it.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Here's Vandersloot. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's Atkins missing.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Mitchell.
Boston.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's an 86% accuracy mark.
You just love the tenacity. She can simply will her way into games at times, exert her presence.
Vandersloot outside. And so it looks like the Sky will retain possession here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ariel Atkins on the wing.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Chicago again missing. Pass to Mitchell.
Back to Boston.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
It's been all about Boston tonight. When she gets going, there's really not much you can do to slow Aaliyah down. She can overwhelm you.
Now it's Reese. Picked by Reese.
Vandersloot outside. Offline with a 3.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. There's the triple.
Cardoso gets the board.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Outside Atkins. Here's Cardoso. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 8. Turner up top. Pass to Clark.
Cunningham.
No good from outside.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but you got lucky.
Here's Vandersloot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for close points in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen.
Now here's Boston.
14 points for her.
And stolen by Cardoso.
Over to the wing. This one for 3. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
I love it. Keep shooting. Get your
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes, when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
Oh, I need someone to love me. Oh, I need someone.
The Fever with the lead.
Oh, I need someone to love me.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
And it's the Sky ball. Vandersloot with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Clock at 6. Three-pointer.
Leah Boston grabs the miss.
Those have been some terrible shot choices lately. That was not good at all.
Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup.
Superb work inside from Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Pass to Banham. Launches it. Here's Cardoso. Rejected by Natasha Howard.
The excellent defense of Natasha Howard. Outstanding initiative to realize when she should go for blocks.
Sky trail. Vandersloot outside. Banham. Kick by Reese. Pass to Atkins. From deep three-point range.
And Cunningham over to help.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. Now Vandersloot. She's covered by Clark. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ariel Atkins outside. And once again off the mark by Chicago. Pass to Mitchell. Boston. Beyond the arc. And Kelsey Mitchell gets the 3.
Yes, really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now it's Reese.
13 points in this game. To the paint. Banham. He's covered by Mitchell. Out to Vandersloot.
Cardoso.
Back to Vandersloot. Looking to end the drought. Mitchell grabs the board. And here's Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Pass to Clark. Here's Cunningham. And the 3 off target. And here is Vandersloot. Looking for a loose basket still in this one. And here's Banham.
Now here's Cardoso. He's covered by Cunningham.
Here's Banham. The shot is good.
Camila Cardoso making the play.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Outside Howard.
Boston covered by Cardoso.
Pass to Clark.
Back to Boston.
Clark outside. The three-pointer is on target.
She's the go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Timeout call to Sky.
Cardoso.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
And here's Boston. Back to Mitchell. Here's Cunningham. Down low. Gets it out to Clark. Uncovered. A rebound by the Sky.
Hey, there couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
And stolen by Boston. Stolen by Reese. And here's the fast break. Here's Cardoso. Gets it to ball from the right block.
That steal paid instant dividends.
Sure did. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
So quick.
Outside Howard. Indiana again missing. Chicago trailing here. Inside. Here's Reese. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she got the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who put them in this hole.
And it's the Sky ball. Pass to Vanderfloot. Atkins. Here's Reese. He's covered by Clark. Now Cardoso. Looking on the left. Dana, no good.
Even against defense as tight as that, you expect her to bury those shots.
I don't know. If the defender was on her like glue, it would have been quite a bucket. You know, we've seen her hit those in the past.
Mitchell, shot's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Vanderfloot outside. Pass to Reese. Atkins the screen. Over Cunningham. And another basket for Chicago. Now a timeout called by Indiana. The Fever with the lead. Outside McDonald. Back to Clark. Pass to Boston. The three. Wait, to the middle. Right wing. Williams. Down to 5 on the
Yes.
shot clock. From deep. Leah Boston grabs the miss.
You know, she's not doing her team any good by firing a pass like that.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Reluctant to share the ball with her, and that
One small step for my man.
offensive
Last week for Manchester.
No good. And so it's Chicago with it. Here's Onion Wade. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Columbia, this is Houston.
Pass to Williams.
One small step for my man. Last week for Manchester.
She didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Elizabeth Williams with the block.
Standing at 6'3" with some legs, some hops. Williams is a
Yes.
premier shot blocker.
And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Columbia, this is Houston.
In a way, helping you defensively too.
One small step for my man.
Outside
For me inside.
Yes.
Boston sets a screen. To win the drop. Chicago with the rebound.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
Columbia, this is Houston.
She gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
One small step for my man. For me inside.
Yes.
But also to do so while in the act of shooting.
Shoot two.
That free throw, no good. The Fever making a switch here. She hits the second from the line. And a chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And I'm not a genius like Brian, but if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Now give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart. Boston. Anya Wade covering. Here's Cunningham. Good. And it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham down the three.
Now here's Vandersloot. He hasn't yet put up any points for this one. 5 on the clock. Pass to Allen. Nurse. And once again off the mark by Chicago. And we reach the end of the third. Fever ahead. They're up by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Vandersloot outside. Nurse. Off target with the 3. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bull. Takes the 3. Ooh, no luck on that one. Vandersloot outside. From past the arc, Turner grabs the board. Bull with the ball. Cunningham up top. Turner. Cunningham sets a screen. From deep. Another shot. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points to convert the free throw. Quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Allen. Back to Vandersloot. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open hook.
Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. Pass break Chicago. Here's Onion Wade. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse.
One of the advantages for Nurse, she's 6 feet, so tall for a point, allows her to get a clear view of the whole court.
Now here's Mitchell. Picked by Dantas. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Kia Nurse. And so it's Chicago with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Hold at the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Down low. Here's Dantas. The second chance effort, and she lays it up and in.
Great assertive inside play from Dantas. Gets right where she wanted to be and scores.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Vandersloot. And Allen gets it to go.
That is some dime-dropping, exquisite assist.
Outside. It's good, and she threw the contact on the shot. She'll go to the line. Three-point play opportunity.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
Pass to Reese. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth.
She's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Howard the screen. Here's Mitchell. Here's McDonald. From outside, off the mark. And it's the sky ball. Pass to Nurse. Shot by Nurse.
I don't know what you were thinking about that shot. It's not smart basketball.
Not at all. Shouldn't have even considered taking that shot.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds ways to put points on the board. What a skill.
Back to Vandersloot. From outside the arc, the Fever pull it in.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Here's Mitchell. Elizabeth Williams with the block. Outside McDonald. Cunningham sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. A nice D from Angel Reese. To the paint. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Here's Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Inside, Reese. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Timeout called the Fever. And here's Boston. Oh, up top. Pass to Howard. And here's Cole. Off the mark there with the three. Now Vandersloot. Banham. Back to Vandersloot. Fires the three. Here's Cardoso. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%. Pass to Boston. Clark. Lexi Hole on the wing. Defended by Atkins. 6 to shoot. Outside McDonald. The three-pointer, no good. Chicago trailing here. Now Vandersloot. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Reese. It counts and the foul. It's on Leah Boston.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, they got the run they needed to get back into this game.
I didn't think it was going to happen, Tim, but they have finally turned it on, and now they need stops.
Absolutely, need stops now.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Boston. Clark, right side. Outside Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And stolen by Cardoso. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. To stop the ground. It's Cardoso with the rebound. Pass to Vandersloot. Reese. Cardoso. He's guarded by Boston. Now it's Reese. Here's Banham. Offensive rebound.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Outside Howard. Clark outside. Again, the miss by the Fever. Pass to Vandersloot. Now Atkins. Vandersloot. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Reese. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Natasha Howard.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
One shot.
The Fever with the lead. Mitchell outside. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting it fly.
I agree, Brian. This should all have the green light. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Mitchell. To the paint. Oh, Cardoso with the blocks. To the right side. Atkins. Reese. Guarded by Howard. Pass to Atkins. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
A poised, complete basketball player. Atkins' composure in big moments is that of a veteran.
Now here's Mitchell. Boston up top. Clark outside. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. A three-point play.
Shooting one.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Now here's Atkins. Pass to Vandersloot. Reese. They double team Angel Reese. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three ball. And again, it's the sky from deep.
she does. She's the best ball handler on the floor. I like leaving it in her hands.
Mitchell outside.
Cunningham.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle.
Boston.
And the shot goes down.
And Boston's teammates believe in her, especially when they need her to get a big bucket.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Banham. And here's Vandersloot. Banham misses the three, and she used the pump fake well there, but couldn't capitalize. Down low. And out hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
And it's going to go on Angel Reese.
Well, because Howard is such a handful inside, sometimes the defense just decides to foul her.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And she hits both free throws. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Look, free throws do not get much bigger than that, but she made it look easy and puts them in front.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Atkins. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Unafraid of pressure-filled moments, Atkins attacks the defense and raises her game up a notch when it matters most.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
I like the decision there by Cunningham.
On offense, here the Sky. Here's Atkins. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Rebounded by the Fever. think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. It's in!
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Takes the 3. Vanna, no good. And so it's the Fever who come out on top here. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks. Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Suniga. Joining me are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. A look now at the starting lineups for both teams.
Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run two at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues, international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed, the WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Howard. Here's Boston. Gray defending. Caitlin Clark with the three. 3 on the clock. Let's go with a 3.
A patient defender with the passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
First quarter play, 1 minute play. Gray outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
Now here's Clark. Wilson with the steal. Here's Bell.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Outside Young. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Wilson. Young with it, and it's Howard picking her up. And here's Melissa Smith for 3. And the aces, another 3.
Selective in when she takes threes. Smith is effective from deep, and that really helps his team with spacing.
Boston up top.
Mitchell, guarded by Young. 5 to shoot.
Pass to Cunningham.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
So competitive. Sophie Cunningham, the response triple.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. The Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. And the feeder hit again from deep.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Here's Wilson. Yep, that goes.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Pass to Howard. Clark. Down low. Wilson with the steal. Now here's Gray. To the middle. Shot's good by Smith.
Possesses the size to have a presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Pass to Clark. Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
Puts it up. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Inside, it's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. To the paint. Howard gets the bucket.
The attacking mindset of Howard. When she gets a good look inside, she doesn't pass it up.
Gray outside. Wilson the screen. To the inside. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the away team, Asia Wilson. 1 shot.
Rihanna trailing. Mitchell outside, inside. Pass to Clark. Green by Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark can't hit. And here are the aces now. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Clark. Back to Lloyd. Smith. Over Mitchell. It's up again. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass. And she really just refuses to quit on any play.
Okay, let me put you two on the spot. If you had one pick, one player to start a franchise with, who's it going to be?
Give me Asia Wilson. She has all those MVPs. She's got the championships. And it's about her scoring, her defense, and her size. You can build around that.
That's a great pick, Tim, but you know who I'm going with. Come on, Brianna Stewart. You get the defense with Stewie, but you throw in the shooting and just her all-around game. It puts her over the top for me.
To the middle. Wilson. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Launches it. Shot by Mitchell, no good. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Lloyd. Here's the 3. Wilson. It's good on the putback.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim. And they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Clark. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Kelsey Mitchell missing again. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Oh, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Over Turner. And the Aces tagged on 2 more.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Hull. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Hits it from 3-point range.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Here's Gray. Here's Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Pass to Turner. Now Mitchell. Here's Clark. Puts up a 3. No good. And she's off to a slow start, 1 for 4. And here's Gray. Outside Lloyd. From past the arc.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but she got lucky.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. Young with the steal. The 3 is up.
Offensive rebound.
Damn good that time.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
And it's the fever ball. It's a 16-point game.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in 3-point shooting a couple times.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Turner. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Mitchell with it. Covered by Lloyd. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Mitchell with the lay-in. Good.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple. Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
To the paint. Here's Boston. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Out to the wing. Asia Wilson, a good look. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Clark outside. Boston outside. Over Lloyd. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Aces ahead, up by 16. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
It's been a well-oiled machine in offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail. You can't get enough. That's how they piled up the points.
Here's Colson. Pass to Boston.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders to look at the demeanor.
Now Gustafson. Now Gray. This one for 3. Turner grabs the board. To the inside. Here's Hall. And she fakes in the layup.
Lexi Hall has some range, but she can also slash and bring it inside.
Back to Gray. Fires from deep. And it's Chelsea Gray again. It's stolen. And now the Aces on the break. Oh, and it's blocked by Oklahoma.
Known for being a tremendous defender, Boston takes pride in wiping shots away.
And it's Turner missing. They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely on the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Gray right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Pass to Boston. Over Gustafson. Boston with the bucket.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Outside Evans. Now Stokes. Gray outside. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Dana Evans. Shoots from the corner. Rebounded by the Fever. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Pass to Holt. Turner. And here's Colson. Here's Boston. She makes another one. Has 4 up and 4 in to start to Turner. Now Boston. Covered by Gustafson. 13 feet out. And again, it's Aaliyah Boston.
Easy little jump shot for her there, guys.
They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will take possession. So both teams making some changes here. Aces with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Young shot is off. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Boston. Four on the clock. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot. Short over the line. Three-point play opportunity.
We've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best two teams in the finals. Doesn't matter if they're the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason. Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills, dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
Now here's McDonald. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Back to Cunningham. Boston sets a screen. Buries it down low.
Great job by Cunningham, working for two in the paint.
The Aces leading. Pass to Stokes. Gray. It's over McDonald. Gray with the bucket.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Mitchell outside. No good on the three.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Young shot's good.
So you look at Young, strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 13. Not miss outside. Pass to Boston. Good.
This is what everybody wants to see from Boston. Absolutely going off on the offensive end.
Here's Stokes. And there's a pick. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. By Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
Get the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Timeout called the Fever.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
Maybe it's more help, it's the front of player. They've got to try something.
outside. Three-pointer. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Now the Aces with it. Down low. Gustafson. Bucket is good.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Now here's Turner. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass the hole. Fires the three. Lloyd grabs the board.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Drew Lloyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 10. Back to Clark. That one falls coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Lloyd with it. She's covered by Clark. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Young. From deep. From beyond the arc. And then some.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
So it's Indiana now. Trailing by 17. Mitchell, shot's good.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively.
Embarrassing defenders came in and came out. Wilson plays with the will to finish through contact.
Here's the Fever with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Now Clark. She has 6. Outside Cunningham. They get it again.
Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
Now here's Gray. 18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 12. Back to Clark. 6 to shoot. Cunningham. Shot from the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Mitchell outside. Inside. Second to shoot. And it's good on the way-in.
The defenders didn't even get a sniff of her on that move, to be honest.
Pass to Wilson. For Howard. And again, in Las Vegas.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Outside. Now here's Clark. 3 by Howard. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen.
You want to see what happens there. He is definitely making a presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 19. Boston outside. Mitchell. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Wilson pulls it down. Gray right side. Silver Clark. And the Aces tack on 2 more. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Aces
Yes.
on top.
this is Houston. One small step for my man. Giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston. One small step for my man. Giant leap for mankind.
Yes. Yes.
Columbia, this is Houston. One small step for my man. Giant leap for mankind.
Yes.
Hello and welcome back.
Columbia,
Third quarter
this is
just about to
Houston.
get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far.
One small
Wilson
step
has
for
been
my man.
dominant in
Giant
this
leap for
game.
mankind.
He played a very
Yes.
smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about. When we talk about being efficient on offense.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And there's a foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for two.
But still early in her career, lots of room for Delissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
At the line for the away team, Melissa Smith.
And she can't get the first one.
Delissa Smith, second overall pick in the 2022 draft. She's really a modern big. 6'4", moves well, can defend the pin on one end, and hit a three on the other.
And the second free throw, good. Mitchell with it. Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Jackie Young.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Connects on the jump shot.
Great communication between teammates there.
And it's the fever ball. And here's Howard. She's guarded by Wilson. Caitlin Clark with the three. Las Vegas reps miss.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Young. Wilson the screen. Jackie Young drives in. And they pick up two.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Clark. 9 points in the game. And a foul on Gray.
Chelsea.
That is her first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Cunningham sets a screen.
And a shot by Clark, no good. Down low. Stolen by Natasha Howard. Pass to Clark.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Now Smith. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
On offense, her team will take that all day. Delissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. And here's Cunningham. for another basket. She's put up 10 shots and maybe 7 of them.
Flashy handles from Young certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Tonight, hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
And her defenders great for that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019. High expectations. She shot just 32% in that rookie year, but things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season aces her team winning the championship. Well, you talk about Aaliyah Boston, yes, obviously he's an incredible player, but off the floor, she's someone really hard in your locker room, a great teammate. Everybody loves playing.
Now here's Gray. 11 points in the game. And it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. Outside Cunningham. To Howard. Three ball. Brings it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's the decisiveness you need to have on catch and shoot jumpers. How doesn't really second guess her shot attempt?
Pass to Wilson. Here's Bell. Back to Wilson. Jackie Young from outside. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time putback. What a great motor she has.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder than her.
And night in and night out, this is the kind of effort level she gives you. Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Young. She's got 18. Pass to Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Boston outside. Clark outside. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. And here are the aces now. Gray outside. Young. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And it's the Fever ball. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams will make substitutions.
Shooting one.
Well, what's great about Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game is her ability to score from multiple levels. It means the defense never gets a break from guarding her.
Now here's Wilson. 33 points for her. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Gray. Lloyd. Off target with the three. Now Boston. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Tough points from Boston. Wasn't letting the defense stop her.
Boston, shooting one.
Here's Gray. She's got 11. Outside Lloyd. Gray. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Always seems to be in the right position. Gray's patience and experience make her the bright player she is.
Now here's Clark. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Gray with it.
And it's Boston picking her up. And it's Lloyd missing.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely, the basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Now here's Mitchell. 21 points in the game.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Here's Gray. 17-point game. Pass to Wilson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
Now here's Clark. Here's Mitchell. And she uses the glass on the layup.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Pass to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. Now here is Lloyd. She's covered by Mitchell. To the inside. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
With how young she is, it's incredible to see how well-rounded Smith is offensively.
Mitchell outside. Back to Clark. Pass the hole. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Outside Lloyd. Gray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wilson sets a screen. Now here's Young. Out to Lloyd. Over Mitchell. And it's Lloyd missing. The Fever really having a tough go here. And here's Clark. 11 points in the game.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here is Lloyd. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Back to Gray. Pass to Young. And here's Wilson. Here's Gray. From downtown.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Mitchell outside.
Hits it out to Clark.
Back to Mitchell. Shot to stop the drought. No good that time. And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Gray. Inside. It's stolen by Hull. From deep three-point range at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Aces on top, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Here's Colson. Pass to Hole. Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Young. D right on her. Evans with the bucket.
Oh, straight up, the defense, they cannot let Evans get breathing room, but this is going to happen from deep.
Now here's Hole. Pass to Mitchell.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Colson. Shot clock at 5. Hole. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Evans. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Shoots from the elbow. Gustafson with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Bell. Pass to Evans. Mitchell grabs the board. Indiana with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. To the paint, Turner. Good on the short little jump shot.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Mitchell, guarded by Young. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment, or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Now the Aces with it. Pass to Bell. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from downtown.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Now here's McDonald. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. It's good from long range.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
20 feet out. Turner grabs the board. So it's Indiana now. On the wing, Sophie Cunningham. Turner a screen with her first shot attempt. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, strong take by McDonald. She might be more than a few inches shorter than 6 feet, but don't let that fool you. Aries packs a punch.
And the free throw, no good.
McDonald is not one to get to the line a whole lot, but here she is.
Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Drains the three-pointer.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Screen by Smith. Jackie Young on the wing, guarded by McDonald. Jackie Young from outside, and the foul called on Melissa Smith. That's foul number 2 for her.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So both teams changing it up here. So it's Indiana now. Outside McDonald. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And a shot by Clark, no good. Back to Wilson. Shoots over McDonald. Here's Smith. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
Well, with the ability to do just about anything on the floor, Alyssa Smith is so tough to stop, and she is going off tonight.
Again, the miss by the Fever. Pass to Gray. Screen by Smith. Now here's Gray. Defense right on her.
If you don't stay grounded when defending an intelligent scorer like Wilson, she'll make you pay 8 out of 7 days a week.
For the away team, Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one is no good. Pass to Colson. Now here's Howard. They grab their own miss. Back to Boston. The second chance effort, and she lays it up and in.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Outside Lloyd for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
I love when Lloyd takes these quick shots because she doesn't give the defense any time to react.
And here's Indiana. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Outside Evans. Pass to Gustafson. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. To the left wing. Now here's Clark. Evans covering. And that one good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Outside Lloyd. Evans. She's covered by Clark. Back to Lloyd. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Pass to Evans. That 3 off the mark. Clark. Evans covering. Boston outside. Clark. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. The Aces making a change here.
Number 32, Cheyenne Parker-Titus.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Gustafson. She's guarded by Boston. Pass to Evans. From outside, off the mark.
Nearly got a finger to that shot of the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Back to Boston. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's Lloyd. The jump hook. Parker-Titus, good.
Double teams, triple teams, zone defense, something. I mean, you got to figure out a way to shut her down.
Takes it out to Clark. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Pass to Parker-Titus. Clark outside. Now Boston. Outside Cunningham. Sinks the triple.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Outside Lloyd. Parker Tyus up top. And the layup's good off the glass.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Outside Cunningham. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Parker Tyus. Outside Evans. Pass to Lloyd. Gustafson. Parker Tyus. She's covered by Cunningham. Here's Gustafson. Again, Las Vegas.
Getting the ball to Gustafson down low. That's a winning possession.
Now Clark. Mitchell outside. Howard the screen. Cunningham up top. Pass to Clark from outside the arc. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Gustafson. She's guarded by Boston. Parker Tyus, good.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Cunningham. Indiana again missing. Lloyd with it. And it's Boston picking her up. Pass to Parker Tyus. Makes it off the glass.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Now here's Boston. Screen by Howard. Back to Boston. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And the basket by Lloyd.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Mitchell with it. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. They never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that'll wrap it up.